Hey everybody, how y'all doing today out there in YouTube land? It's your girl Keisha with the Players Club. I'm up in here with my girl Miss D for Miss D6 Women's Sports. Y'all go hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Y'all know the drill. Hit the like button. Also go subscribe to me at Cut the Israel Talk Sports and go subscribe to Miss D at Miss D6 Women's Sports is right under her name. We come up in here. Welcome to the show. Well, it's been an unbelievable 24 hours, Miss D, out there in your neck of the in your neck of the woods.
Oh my
We gonna
God.
talk. We gonna talk about the Michigan head coach getting fired. We also gonna talk about Sheduer Sanders getting Rookie of the Week. Um, I guess he proving a lot of doubters wrong. But before we get into that, we're gonna get into the mess. Miss D, how before we get into how it's feeling out there in D Town, how it's feeling out there in them parts.
Oh wow, they said how stupid he is. Now he was already on a hot seat.
Uh-huh.
He got the job. He was assistant coach for Michigan, if people don't know, for like at least 8 years under
Right.
Harbaugh, John Harbaugh. And so John Harbaugh left in some controversy,
Yep,
and they
I
gave
remember.
the job to a young black man, Sherrone Moore, and he was up and coming. He had a top recruit that LSU wanted. Well, they didn't
Right.
pay him a lot of money,
Bryce
but
Underwood.
and
Yeah,
Bryce
yeah.
Underwood.
They paid him a
So
lot of money.
yeah, and you know what? He had to win a season. He didn't beat Ohio State for the first time, and we beat him like 3 years straight. And they still won his head. They say he wasn't a good coach, but he wasn't bad. He's just young.
I think he was like
Um,
9-3 this year.
yeah, that's a good record. They're
Yeah.
going to the Citrus Bowl. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know
But he didn't
why.
beat Ohio
Yeah.
State. You know how y'all
Right.
feel about
Right.
that.
I know, but you know what? A lot of coaches don't beat Ohio State, so it's hard. The
Right.
first few years of Harbaugh, he didn't have a beat Ohio State before he started
No,
winning
he
three in a
didn't.
row. So it takes time.
Mhm.
Bryce Young was a freshman quarterback. With a lot of turnover in Michigan, they lost a lot of seniors.
Right.
They had a young team, so to be 9-3 with that young team is pretty good.
Yeah, I agree
So
with you.
but
I,
yeah, when the news came down, I was shocked. Like, huh? I thought they fired him before it came out because of the situation with the Ohio State and fans saying that he's not the right coach. But when they said
right.
something about
No,
fair and something like, I'm like, hmm. So yeah,
no.
it shocked me. Yeah,
Not
they still
look,
talking
they
about
out here talking about
it.
no, they fired him for cause is what they
Cause.
said. Hold
Yep.
on, I'm gonna play a video
Okay.
because I'm like, let's go on, You look, little play. Look, how about this? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna play the official version, like they
Okay.
be rolling on Sports Center, and then I got a sports personality that's gonna give you the real. I got. I would pick the video from one of the people out there that covers Michigan really, really, really well, Miss D. But this
Hmm.
is the official version of what they say about Coach Sherrone Moore. I didn't know he had been there 8 years before. Lord, he
He
just
was
messed
assistant
his
coach.
life.
Yep.
He did just messed his life all the way up. All right,
Yep.
here we go.
Based in Michigan. And Dan, there are a number of layers to this story, which you have been reporting throughout the day. Let's work our way backwards with the timeline, which now includes a police report that sheds a bit of light. What do you understand about that timeline, as I say, working our way backwards?
Okay, so Michigan concluded an investigation into Sherrone Moore earlier Wednesday and determined with credible evidence that he had a inappropriate relationship with a staff member against university policy and his own contract, and he was immediately fired for cause. Soon after that, at about 4:10 p.m., Pittsfield Township Police, just outside Ann Arbor, responded to a call to residents where they were there to investigate an alleged assault. Sherrone Moore had left the place at that time and was later detained, as you said, by the Saline Police Department, which is another town a little bit outside of Ann Arbor, which then brought him back to Pittsfield Township. At 8:40 tonight, or 8:30 tonight, I'm sorry, he was brought to the Washtenaw County Jail, where he is in custody due to the alleged assault, and actual charges will be determined by the Washtenaw County Prosecutor's Office in the next day or so.
All right, so those are the very serious issues related to this storyline, and we will wait for the clarity and the details as they are forthcoming in the coming hours and days. As for the story, as we work our way back to what you mentioned, which is the firing of Sherrone Moore, and I just want to be frank here. I mean, in college football circles, this was not a closely held secret. There was a lot of smoke, a lot of innuendo, but you all aren't in the business of reporting that. So I guess what I'm going to ask as it relates to this dismissal and the investigation is, when was it that Michigan really felt like they might be in the business of needing to find a new head coach?
Well, I think the investigation began, recently. At least this part of the investigation into Sherrone Moore's conduct, and at least over a week ago. And like they said in their statement, you need credible evidence to make a firing, particularly for cause of this situation. It's a very sensitive situation for everyone involved. And so that's when it took time. But I agree, there was a lot of rumors, there was a lot of gossip. It wasn't necessarily a closely held secret, but Michigan had their investigation. This is when they came up with in early December.
So I'm gonna let you, but this is what I understand, Ms. D. I understand that he got fired, and they said there was a lot of rumblings, a lot of rumors going around, but they decided to do this investigation now at this particular time at the end of the season. But they said there were rumors before this particular time about all the stuff that was going on with Coach Moore. And then also I got from that clip was that I'm guessing he went to the young lady's house who he was having an affair with, and I guess got into some kind of altercation there, left that residence, and then the police went and picked him up for an alleged assault at about 4 o'clock that evening. After all of this went down, I was kind of looking side-eye at the part about the rumors and all that. If you knew all this stuff was going on, you knew he had a clause in his contract, a morality clause is what they usually call it. Right. They don't want you to be fraternizing. I mean, most jobs are like that. They don't want you to be fraternizing with people that are under you, especially if you're a head coach and then you got staffers under you and you having an inappropriate relationship. So that I think everybody in the chat understands that that's really a no-no. But if you knew those rumors was out there, why you wait until the end of the season, right after he loses to Ohio State? Now, him going to this young lady's house, I guess I don't know what he was. I can't give him a pass for that, Miss D.
No, right. Because what happened first, they announced the firing. Then they said they arrested him. I'm like, arrest him for what? So the answer Felicia's question, we don't know. It might be the lady, allegedly, that he went over and they had some
allegedly it's the lady who he was in an affair with. Yeah.
Right. And I found some more information because I was looking on Twitter, and the news didn't report this. Is that okay? Of course, when did Michigan know? Like, okay, now all of a sudden you fire him, and according to everybody, they see him and the young lady on campus allegedly just acting like they're a couple, even though he's married with 3 children.
Right.
So they see him around campus, and they see him kind of a little more close than they should be. So they know, and I think they was looking for an excuse to fire him because they really wanted to get rid of him because of they felt like maybe they made a mistake. And the only reason why they probably hired him because of Harbaugh.
Right. Because I think Harbaugh had some kind of clause or something. He really believed in his assistant. And so if he was leaving, he wanted Coach Moore to get the job. I think it's pretty much what he said on his way out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That was a young man that he taught he's under him for like 8 years.
Right.
So 6 years because he left 2 years ago. But so when did you know? And then he got the big contract, $30 million. So now he might lose a lot of that, or might not even have the 30 million because the clause in the contract. But he still might get something, but he's not gonna get close to the 30 million. He might get like 5 or 8 million of that.
Yeah.
But still, you lost a lot of money on the table. And so now, not only did you get arrested allegedly for assaulting her, you they said that he said he's going to hurt himself. So he in a
Yeah.
suicidal state. It's crazy.
Yeah, because I heard other, and now this is all allegedly, like
Right,
you
allegedly,
guys,
everybody.
allegedly. I heard that he went home. I mean, granted, you are in a very emotional state. You lost your job. And you know it's always hard when you get embarrassed, right, Miss D? You lost your job. It's public. It's embarrassment. There are reports that he went home and was how can you put it? He was distraught and telling his wife that he was gonna kill himself, and then it's alleged that he went to the other young lady's house who he was having an affair with and confronted them and there's an alleged assault charge on him, and it's got to be at least credible to a certain extent because they actually arrested him. He's still in jail right now. So I don't know if nobody knows what happened when he went over there. I don't know who the young ladies live with. I don't know if she lived with her parents. I don't know if she lived with another man, but they they are accusing him of assaulting her. So we're Miss D.
But you know what? Also,
Mm.
allegedly, because I was like I said, I was looking on Twitter and some players got some information. What's his name? TJ Houshmandzadeh.
Yeah.
From
I
he
listened to
said
him today. Yeah.
that allegedly that he got the young lady pregnant. Something went down where he asked her to kind of
right.
go away with the baby.
Yeah,
and
get rid of it. Yeah.
Right. And so it's still it got real crazy. It's crazier by the minute. And also, knowing this, he upped her salary from
Yeah, somebody
70,000
say
to
almost
90,000 allegedly.
yeah, allegedly. And if you looked at from what I saw online, if you looked at the other administrative assistants, they were all lower than her. So it wasn't a typical pay. But before we
Right.
go on, he over here doing he doing a little too much. And that's what leads me to believe, Miss D. Michigan knew this was going on before they. I don't know if they had to make this public. They had a reason. If they thought he didn't perform well enough as a coach, and he didn't beat Ohio State, and the Michigan Wolverines missed the playoffs. You know they're not going to be a part of the playoffs, and they felt that was they felt he was not part of the future. Why not just fire the man and move on? But they chose to release all of this. Now him going to the chick house, that's just
yeah, he was doing too much. Well, maybe like somebody said in the chat, maybe his wife, they got into something, an argument, and he went over there to.
He probably said, why you running your mouth? You know how you
but
get
also,
mad.
He also probably look. This is a crazy spin, but he also probably went over there to get comfort for her, and maybe she was like, "Get out of my face."
Well, I'm pretty sure she got fired too, right? You think she got fired?
Nope, they didn't say anything about her getting fired yet. So yeah, and this happened to Michigan State with Mel Tucker, another black head coach. Yeah, he had a affair with a staffer. He lost money, millions. So
I just
yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm about to let you listen to one of your boys. He was over here. He had me dying laughing with his little special self. And hold on. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Well, no, that's all right. You don't need it bigger. Here we go.
So I was just chilling, maxing, and relaxing, thinking all the breaking news stories were done for the day, and then bam, I don't see color. Sherrone Moore is fired by Michigan. They said he had an inappropriate relationship with a staff member. So I started texting my Michigan connects to try to figure out what the hell is going on here. Michigan fired him with cause. And what that means is when you get fired with cause, that means the money that you are owed on your contract, you have violated your contract, and therefore they do not have to pay you. And I was told by one of my Michigan connects that apparently the school has been investigating Sherrone for a while about this, I guess, relationship affair that he's having. If you didn't know, Mr. Moore has a wife. He likes to let you know that she's white and he doesn't see color. But apparently he was having this relationship on the side with a staff member, and I hope his wife just didn't find out about it from Adam Schefter. But apparently that was inappropriate, whatever type of relationship he was having. And Michigan said, you got to go. I don't know if Sherrone was aware that he was being investigated by the feds. Clearly, he did not learn anything from Ime Udaka with that situation with the Boston Celtics. I can tell you from a few people that I talked to that Sherrone is definitely going to fight determination in the sense of trying to get his money back. But there's no coming back to the University of Michigan in no shape, form, or fashion. I do believe he feels like he's been railroaded, that he's been scapegoated, that this is just an excuse to get rid of him without having to pay him. But we have to get more details on exactly what type of relationship was going on, what exactly was happening behind the scenes. You know, who was the individuals that were involved? Who was the person that alerted the university about what was going on? There's a lot of moving parts right now, but you don't worry about it. Your boy, Robert Littal, the headline king, I'm on it right now. I'm going to, even though I'm chilling out here, I'm getting my suntan and everything. I'm going to find out what's going on. I'm going to make sure I keep you up to date and let you know. But I can tell you, this is not over. This is just the beginning of the story. And listen, there's a lot of big-time recruits that signed with Michigan last week. We have to see how that affects them. I mean, we talk about some 5-star guys, and he has some 5-star guys on the team. What does this mean for Bryce Underwood going forward? It's a lot of stuff, that's happening right now in Michigan. It's a lot of moving parts that we're going to try to put this puzzle, together for you. I tried to warn Sherrone back in the day when he was crying over Jim Harbaugh, when Jim Harbaugh was suspended and he was staying at the Holiday Inn. He couldn't come to the game, and Sherrone was crying. I tried to tell him they didn't want him. I told him that they didn't want him. He was just a bridge. He was a scapegoat.
I agree.
Jim Harbaugh left him with not very good recruiting classes. And over the last 2 years, he's recruited very, very well. Jim Harbaugh left him with a scandal to go to the Los Angeles Chargers and make a whole lot of money and get to coach Justin Herbert. I tried to warn him. He don't see color, but he about to see color, how color affects him now. Trust me.
Miss D.
Try to warn him about the snow bunnies.
Miss D, he said,
and they snow bunnies.
He got a famous look. Coach Moore from Michigan. He kept saying that in that clip. He got a famous line. He don't see color.
Yeah,
right. Miss D.
They see your color. But you know what? Two things could be true. Yes, Michigan kind of used this to get rid of him, but at the same time, Sherrone Moore, you know better.
Yes.
It was in your contract. Do not mess with staffers. Do not your behavior. You know that it affects your money. They gave you $30 million. Yes, Harbaugh left you, but you became richer. You became a millionaire. You weren't making millions of dollars before that. Will he get the $30 million? No, but he will get something.
He'll get something. I think they're gonna give him something.
5 to 10 million, and that's it. But you ain't gonna get the $30 million. That's over with. Now, as far as coaching is concerned, it depends. I don't think you're gonna get a major job. You might get a mid-major, but it's gonna take a while. So you toxic. Yes, he is a good recruiter, but you know what? With the right coach, Michigan will be okay. If they get the right name, those players will stay. If you get a big name, so
Miss D,
will
he coach again?
Yeah,
it depends on. I really do think it depends on what happened at 4:00 when he ran his crazy stuff over there to that girl house.
Yeah, that was stupid. Why would you confront or well, I don't know if he confronted.
Why would you compound the foolishness? You were already fired.
Exactly. Now you in jail. But I think he still has some feelings for her. I know that's all strange. Maybe it wasn't confronting her. I think he wanted some comfort. She probably told him get away from me, and it got out of hand. That's my theory, allegedly.
But Miss D, she
Uh-huh.
should tell him that the block is hot. What
I
are you
know.
doing
I
here?
know. I know. I guess he felt like, you know what? Look, I hooked you up after that situation with the baby allegedly. And I gave
Hmm.
you a better salary, and I need some comfort. And she be like, "Oh, get out of here. That's over with, sir."
Yeah,
She kicked
I
him to the
know we
curb.
look. I know we be joking up here, but
I know.
I second what you talk, because at the end of the day,
Right.
I hate to see my black men done like this. Don't get me wrong. I knew, they always looking for a reason to get rid of you, but he is a grown man. He knew it was in his employee contract. He knew that this could potentially, because I think the girl was making like 90,000 a year or whatever it
Yep, he
is.
hooked her up. Yep.
You gonna mess with a chick that's making 90,000 a year that could potentially take millions of dollars out of your wife and children pockets.
Wow.
It's just the most asinine. I don't care what color his wife is. You married
Right.
her.
Right.
You entered into a contract with her saying that you would take care of her for until death do us part. And you out here with the admin. Out of
Right.
all the women running around Detroit,
Exactly. If you're gonna cheat,
Ann Arbor.
not with a Stafford, I mean, it's a Stafford, like, come on now. And they
I,
investigate you. I'm sure his wife found out. Somebody asked his wife out. I'm sure his wife found out. But she's gonna stay quiet because she love him. I'm sure, and she want to keep that quiet.
yeah.
So yeah,
I
yeah.
just think the only thing I fought Michigan for is this, and I'm gonna say this, chat. I mean, he's not the first man to cheat on his wife. I just don't know why you just couldn't fire him for his work performance.
Right.
You know, but I get it that he signed the contract and he's not supposed to do it, and I get it. But they were two consenting adults. I don't see you blasting all over the airways that you fired the admin assistant, because she broke the rules too, right?
Exactly.
I just don't. Men and women, the culture. I just don't understand why you would risk that kind of money for that young lady. I don't get it. I ain't seen a picture of her. I guess it don't matter, but
I seen her. She look real young. So that's a young
uh,
girl. She's
somebody said
39.
I
I
think
think she's probably in her 20s.
somebody said she was like 29, 30 or something like that.
Oh, she look younger. She look younger than that.
I don't think she's a student, chat. The only
No,
reason
she's not a
why I
student.
say that is because she was on payroll at University of Michigan. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't like a student assistant or nothing like that. No, she had a
Right.
regular salary like a regular employee
Right.
with University of
He
Michigan.
hooked her up. He hooked her up. He gave her $20,000
He even gave
more.
her a raise and all
Right.
that,
Right.
so
Somebody in the chat, Elsa, he said that they fired him because Michigan. You know what they did?
what?
They knew they was gonna fire him anyway. But this situation came up, and so now they can say, "Oh, he slept with a staffer. I don't have to pay you that money." Now, if they just fired, they would have to pay a lot of that money back. So that's why
Okay.
they waited and they did that
I
slick stuff,
understand. Yeah.
and that's kind
Because
of
if you
sad.
could because if you could save money as an organization, you're gonna try to
Right.
save money. Yeah.
Right.
I get it. What do you think this do for the Michigan program? Because right now what's going on now is a lot of the coaches that were available have already taken jobs.
Like
So
Lane Kiffin, Fitzgerald was gone. I don't know who
yeah.
else out there. I don't know what big name. Maybe they can
Now
pass
you
him. I
could
don't know.
have our old coach Brian Kelly still out there.
Nah. Brian.
Why you looking like that, Miss D?
No, Brian is okay for a while, but after a while, just something about him that it just
Something about him rub you the wrong
at
way.
first not worried. He's a good coach, but for some reason it just go downhill after a while. Like when he first get there, it's all good and just go downhill.
Yeah,
It's like that with the Eagles. It was like that. Like that with the
with
LSU. It
Notre
started off pretty
Dame.
good. Notre Dame, right? It started real good, but
He
I don't know what happened.
he
Yeah,
he doesn't have a great. Well, I ain't gonna say that. That's not right. My mama
he's
said if you can't say nothing good, don't say nothing.
he's too
His personality is not,
right. Yeah, that's what it is. He's too demanding.
charismatic. He's not.
Right,
He's not
right,
gonna be likable.
right, right. Because
But
even this, yeah. But I don't know. I don't know who Michigan can get, but it's I don't know. But
I
that's the
don't
second.
know.
That's the second scandal in the last 4 years for Michigan. It's not good.
Oh yeah,
You know,
y'all been scandalized. I mean, y'all had the sign stealing thing with
right,
Harbaugh. Then
right,
Harbaugh had left under suspicious. He knew the
right,
stuff was coming down, so he got out of town.
right.
And then you had more that came in, and we thought we was all good. He married 3 kids, a family man.
Right.
Okay, we're gonna move on.
You know the Michigan way,
Now
right?
he's sleeping with a staffer, and they go out
Oh,
like this.
man.
I
Well, now he can't. He had to worry about his charges. He's still in jail at the point that
and
we
then he
know,
got that going on.
and
So
so it's not looking good.
I just don't. What you think? How before we get off of this?
Uh,
So what you think Bryce Underwood gonna be looking at Michigan sideways if they don't get a
yes,
coach real quick?
yes, but he still got that money, and who else going to pay him the money that he wants? So if somebody step up, yeah, he'll leave. But right now,
Mm.
he's still here. There would make no sense for him to leave. He got the money,
Right.
so
They have to offer him some.
exactly. LSU,
Hey, we
maybe.
might take another swing.
Yeah. He was all LSU for a while. He was wearing LSU gear. Big Four. He was hanging out with Big Four at the football games.
Right.
And so he was offered $12 million for Michigan. So can you make it
God
16 LSU?
damn.
12 million.
Oh,
That's why he went there.
oh. Well,
That's
Bryce,
why he
you
went
did the
there.
right.
Yeah.
Damn.
We
You
look,
did
we
the
wanted
right
him bad.
thing
We
then.
wanted the hometown guy bad. We wanted the Michigan guy bad. Yep.
Look. Then,
Uh-huh.
I get it now. Then you said
Yep.
$12 million.
So what you got, LSU? Y'all y'all might get a second crack at it. Lane Kiffin there, Lane Kiffin like that big name stuff. What you think,
You
Keisha?
look, you trying to take out our whole NIL budget with just
Oh,
one guy.
y'all got the oil money. Y'all got the oil money and the boosters. Come on, y'all got it.
Oh
Don't
no,
be cheap. Don't be cheap.
no, we got like a $25 million budget.
Hold on, y'all was on Prime. Yeah, y'all was the whole
We didn't look,
LSU. Y'all was balling. Come on, man.
Miss D. We just shelled out a lot of money this year. I don't
Andre,
know.
I don't think he going. Like I said, who gonna offer that money? He ain't gonna turn down that money now, Andre. Somebody have to offer him more, either equal to the 12
And he
million.
might come out there talking about I want more than 12 this time.
That's what I'm saying. Remember the guy? Hold on, Andre. Remember the guy from UCLA? He was at Tennessee. He got a funny. I can't think of his name. He's Samoan.
I know who you talking about, but he got
And
a crazy name. I can't say.
He had $2 million at Tennessee, right? But he wanted $3 million, and so the Tennessee, like, you know what, you can walk. Now he wound up taking less at UCLA. So
Yeah,
Andre
end up
Bailey,
backfiring on him.
right?
Yeah.
He better stay unless somebody offer you. You can't demand it. If somebody offer you more than $12 million or equal, he's going to stay in Michigan. Why would he not? Why would he not? He want that money.
Well,
yeah, it's over 4 years, but at the same time, who's going to offer that over 4 years? That's what I'm saying, Ryan. That's all.
Yeah,
We'll
he will
see.
have to. We'll see what he do, but I know
See?
they threw
but
his name back at her.
LSU, Michigan beat out LSU. LSU said that's too rich for my blood. Andre.
Okay, so it was 12 million over the whole.
Right, but
oh,
LSU,
okay,
right. Well, yeah.
I
But
thought
LSU
you was talking about 12 million a year. I was like, oh
no, over time. So that's
okay,
like what, 3 million. So off
yeah, we
4
can
million.
give him that.
Yeah, or equal.
Oh,
But they didn't last time though. You see, they didn't do it last time.
Well, that was Brian Kelly,
He wanted LSU. He was really talking about LSU, and Michigan came in with the money. They came in with the bag. So
Brian Kelly over there. That's why he's sitting on his couch right now.
Yeah. Oh, so Tula got a link? The link to something?
Keisha, you want me to send you the link? The link to what though? What did he say before? What she said before? Hold on, I'm looking in the chat. ESPN dropped the potential expansion jeopardy.
Oh yeah, we saw that.
Oh,
We
okay.
saw
Oh,
that.
yeah.
We
We
saw that.
will. Yeah, we will. Julie, you had me confused. I was like, hey man, I just don't know. So who you think gonna be y'all next coach? Yeah, y'all.
I haven't heard anything.
I know
Like I
they
said,
trying to they out there trying to entice the Alabama coach. But I said to myself, why would the Alabama coach leave?
Yeah, it's true. So, I'm trying to think of a good up and coming coach.
See,
that
all
need
the
a
coaches
chance.
been the way. What I don't understand about Michigan.
Deion Sanders. No. Yeah, I mean, it's a name. I mean,
It is a name.
they got a tradition better than the Colorado do, as far as football.
I don't know why Michigan didn't drop this about a month ago when all these coaches was looking for jobs.
Exactly. You seen Lane Kiffin was out there. Y'all got Lane.
Lane.
Come on. But you know what? LSU has more money than Michigan, oddly enough, just a slightly bit. I got that oil.
Oh, really? Just a little bit more? Okay.
I think so. Yep.
But Michigan, I just, it's so cold out there in y'all streets.
They did. It is cold.
You gotta be Ohio State, or they be trying to fire you out there in Michigan.
Yep. He is a good recruiter, but at the same time, they get the right coach. I think those recruits will stay if they get the right coach. I don't know who that is.
He had a good class coming in.
Yeah. Yeah.
He had a good class. I don't understand what's wrong. Men.
I know.
Men.
You know what? He got drunk off the power. Okay, I'm the head coach of Michigan. I'm gonna get away with it. But y'all even he even keep it a secret. You can run around in hours probably that you wasn't supposed to with the staffer, and people looking at you like you're crazy. That's not his wife. So why would you even do that? Keep it a secret. You should be rolling around with her like that, doing non-office hours.
Ms. D, have you been on a college campus?
I know.
Everybody see everything on a college campus.
They got cameras, people nosy. They know who your wife is.
Do you know the kids walking around whispering, look at it.
All right, exactly. Okay, look, mess with her the next town over or 2 towns over, but keep it a secret. I don't know. I don't know what you did.
It's like, I know people be talking about, like, even where I'm from, even LSU, I'm from Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge is not a big city.
No.
So
all these towns are small.
Scandal gets around.
Right.
Like,
unless you're in a big city like let's say Minnesota, or Charlotte or
something like
Washington.
that.
Right.
But
these are small towns, right?
But these college towns,
they're small, very small.
Everybody seen that coming. Everybody was like, "Oh, I seen them at the diner. I seen them over there. They go to lunch together every day. What the? She my work wife? No, she ain't."
Oh, so Brian said the wife broke the cheating, right? His work, right? Exactly. She probably smacked him like
They just saying his wife broke the cheat. You think the wife called it? Oh Lord. Well, you know what's gonna happen when your wife find out. So
right. My motto, don't get hold on.
Don't get, but Miss D, everybody goes in. That's what people don't understand. Everybody that's doing something wrong, they don't expect to get caught, Miss D.
Well, yeah, that's true, but
they don't think they're gonna get caught.
He's stupid because right, but it's a small town, like you said, and it's a staffer. And you going around non-business hours with this lady around campus, people looking at you like you're crazy, and so now you just showing arrogance. I'm the coach of Michigan. I can do whatever I want. That's so silly. Duh.
And I get what people talking about, the racial component and all that good stuff.
Well, the reason why they say that because he said he don't see race, and he married to a white lady, and he was cheating with a white lady, and sometimes Black coaches don't get the same respect. Remember Bobby Petrino? He got a decent head coaching job. He had a scandal too.
But this is what I'm gonna tell you though. That's what I was gonna tell.
I wasn't with a staffer, but I'm saying
it was with his assistant.
Right.
She still worked with him, and this is what I was gonna tell Brian Lewis. Bobby Petrino got fired,
and he came back, and they gave him a good job.
And he had to work his way. Look at Art Browse, who was at Baylor.
Yeah,
he ain't never got back into to the good graces of being a head coach.
But sometimes when you're a white coach, you get a little more favor. So
true.
yeah, we'll see.
You'll get back in.
But just to help, they didn't go to jail. They didn't go to jail after they got fired the same day and for assault allegedly. They didn't get fired.
What we gonna do with that, Brian, if he rolled up on the girl like they say?
Right. That's what I said. So Bobby Petrino didn't do that.
No, he was just being nasty. And
so all you had to do was just left it right. I think they would have forgave Sherrone more quicker, but now it's like now you got charges.
And I think in Bobby Petrino's story,
oh my God,
the woman, she was married.
Yeah.
Bobby Petrino, I don't think was married, but she was married.
No, I think he was married too. He was older.
Was he married?
Yeah, he was married.
She was married too, and I think it was the husband that came up there and said, "What the hell going on up here?" If my memory serves me correctly, I think she was married, and I think the husband is the one that blew the whistle on that.
Yep.
And they fired Bobby Petrino, and he had to humble himself because he ended up being an assistant before he just got a head coach job just like this year, because that happened back in 2012. He was an assistant at Arkansas. He had to come back through the ranks again, but I get where you guys are coming from. Don't get me wrong. Trust me.
Oh, Nick Saban was doing that? Yeah, he was dirty too.
Coach Moore probably, he might not the difference is Coach Moore might not ever coach again.
That's true. And if he do, it's not gonna be a big program. It's not gonna be the Big Ten, SEC, what's the big conference in football? No big conferences. It's gonna be a very small school or division, small Division 1. Yeah, so it's not gonna be a big program. And $30 million, definitely not. He probably not even gonna reach $1 million. Barely. So I'm just saying.
Miss Joe Mama said he just like white women. No shame in that. But he just forgot. But he just forgot he was black and should have just walked away.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That you like who you like, but guess what?
You like who you like.
Don't say that there's nothing racial, and then something happened to you, and it could be racial.
And look, and here's another thing. Please, black men, after you done made all these statements about you don't see color, you don't do this and you don't do that, don't come out after you get released from jail talking about, see my people, y'all gotta stand up for me. You see how they doing your boy? Don't come out there doing that.
Oh, you didn't see race, Mr. Sherrone Moore.
Right. Yeah, don't come out there doing that, please. Yeah, that's what y'all do. Oh my Lord, look how they doing the black man now. No, that's not what you were saying when you said you didn't see color.
So was it? I want you to cry. You know what? We'll probably have some more sympathy if you cry like you did with how much love you have for Jim Harbaugh. You was crying. You just seen that. I'm like, oh my God, brother.
Look,
brother.
Miss D, I love. Look, I know you're a Michigan fan. I'm an LSU fan, and I'm gonna tell you this.
That's rough out here in these Michigan streets.
When he was out there crying for Jim Harbaugh,
it was horrible. It was horrible.
I didn't like it.
I didn't like it either. I'm like, what the hell? I think, brother, you too old to be crying like that's your father. Like, dude. I mean, yeah, he hooked you up in a way. He left you kind of bare in a way, but he hooked you up with $30 million contract. And they wasn't gonna do that for you for real. As a matter of fact, they wasn't gonna hire you. So he did hook you up with that.
They did. Okay, Jim Harbaugh did hook him up.
As a hookup.
But out there crying like,
yeah, I know.
I'm with your boy in that clip.
He look like
Michigan never really wanted him though.
No. It's a Jim Harbaugh. Look. I know it went down bad. The scandal. I'm about to go over here with the Chargers. This is a young guy. I trust him. Hire him, and that's what they did. Oh, he look like. What Sherrone Moore look like crying for Jim Harbaugh?
What?
Davis. What's her name for Fistus with all that snot coming down her nose? The actress. It was a Viola Davis looking like all that snot coming out. Every scene she has, she got snot. She really be crying. She got that snot going down her nose.
I was literally wondering where his people at.
Right.
They should have told him to stop that.
Hey, T. Carmilla.
Where your sisters and your brothers and your uncles at, or something?
His whole face was wet. His whole face was wet. Snot coming out his nose. ugly cry. He had the ugly cry. I'm like, oh my God,
I-
brother. Come on, brother.
Okay, and I know they say black, because we black women, and they say sometimes we be rough. I ain't trying to be rough. I'm just telling you.
I know, but you should see it. Go back and look at it, guys.
I
All the
don't want to
text.
see it. No, I was distraught.
Looking like
Look, I
Viola
was
Davis.
distraught.
Snot bubbles running out
I
his
said,
nose. I'm
So
looking at
when
him
you,
like, brother,
so
really?
anything happen with your family, bro, if you ain't crying,
I know.
I'm gonna be upset. But but
I know.
not Jim Harbaugh can't save him though. Not this
I
time.
know. No. Jim should have told him like really? Really? But like I said, look, if you go do a press conference, if you these charges allegedly pass, cry like you did for Jim Harbaugh. Make the snot come out your nose, and they might forgive you.
Hold
Okay?
on.
Whole
Let me
face
ask-
wet.
Look, we about to get to Sheduer, but I got a question.
Okay, yeah.
You think Jim Harbaugh gonna be over there crying for him?
Oh no. He don't cry for nobody. No. No. Absolutely not.
Oh my
No,
God!
he ain't gonna be like Viola Davis.
Oh my God! No, they fired him. You think he gonna be on there crying? No.
No.
That's
You should
why
say,
he
you know
should.
what you know what he probably did? I told
What?
you not to do that. Didn't I tell you not to do that? I know, Jim. I know.
Hey, I
And
don't
you
know
mess with a
why we gotta
staffer.
keep. I don't know why we gotta keep learning this lesson, guys. When you have a clause in your contract that says what you can't do, you can't. They have a right to enact that clause and
he know
fire
that.
you.
And guess what? He was there when it happened to what's the coach? I just said it for Michigan State 2 years ago. Another brother. It happened to him. He slept with a staffer.
He just thought it wasn't gonna happen to him. He thought he
But
was.
you know, he got arrogant. I'm the coach of Michigan now. I got this $30 million contract. I'm the big man on campus. I coach the football team. One of the best jobs in the University of Michigan, the football program. I coached that, not the basketball, not the baseball, not the tennis, not the track. But go ahead.
More. Well, he can't hear us. He at the jailhouse. So anyway, look. This is a lesson learned. Please, please stop going to people. After you get fired, please don't go to them people's house.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. Allegedly, you went to them people's house. So just don't do that ever.
I try to entertain you, Mama. I try to entertain. I'm just playing. But he did he did like her. But go ahead. It was like,
poor baby.
I know.
Cautionary tale, and I don't know why we keep telling this tale over and over and over again. But oh well. Let's get to Sheduer. Sheduer won Rookie of the Week, Miss D. He won Rookie of the Week. Even though the Browns lost against the Titans, he put up some phenomenal numbers, and I think it was his third start. Yeah, it was his third start. So he had 393 total yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown on Sunday. On top of that, the crazy ass Kevin Stefanski was out there pulling him out when it was time to do 2-point conversions at the end of the game with the game on the line. He had been the best player on the field for the Browns. So why he took the ball out of his hands at the end, I will never understand. But that's what Stefanski did. He even was battling against his other rookie, which was Fannin. Jr. was a Rookie of the Week nominee too. So yeah, Sheduer Sanders had a phenomenal game on Sunday. My question is to you: why was it ever a debate between Sheduer and Dylan Gabriel?
I don't know. I mean,
I
never had confidence. I never had confidence in Dylan Gabriel because the system he played in Oregon was more like it wasn't a pro system, and he's small. He's a small guy. It's very rare small quarterbacks do good like Doug Flutie. That's why poor Kyler Murray having problems. The boy only 5'5". I mean, he can't. Small quarterback's not gonna get it. He's small. If you want to run a wildcat offense or like you say they took Sheduer out, they could have put him in there for those type of situations, but they don't put him in there for that. But why was it even? Now I can see if you want to start. Remember they started with veterans, Flacco, and who else they had? Cody Pickett, or whatever his name, Pickett. I can understand that because they veterans and maybe they got a little more experience. But you still, after you got rid of them, you still went with Dylan Gabriel because you have a personal relationship, even though you knew that was gonna break your team. Because I think if they would have started Sheduer, this team could have been closer to a playoff berth than anything. But no,
at least they would have been fighting and had something.
Exactly.
They lost. I mean, the they actually didn't wasted a top defense in the league. They just wasted their whole season.
And they could have been in the playoffs. You know why? They had the weakest conference. They played in the weakest conference, their conference.
They do.
So the AFC, what North is kind of weak. So
yeah, it's kind of weak. Yeah. But I just don't know how you, as a coach, talking about Kevin Stefanski, I don't know how you how you make it out of this season with your job when making a blunder. You drafted one in the 3rd round, you drafted Sheduer in the 5th round, and you start the 3rd rounder before the 5th rounder. The 3rd rounder can't even get the ball down the field. It's just all dink and dunk. There's no his arm talent is just not there. And how do you justify keeping your job after you make that kind of evaluation of your quarterback room? Not to mention all the quarterbacks you had at the Browns before all of this started. So I don't know how the Browns organization trusts Kevin Stefanski's evaluations going forward. I think they're going to have to clean house. I don't know if that's going to be good for Sheduer or not, because the organization itself is so poorly ran. But I don't know how Kevin Stefanski gets out of this unscathed, because us sitting on our couch knew Sheduer Sanders was better than Dylan Gabriel. And how he didn't know, I don't care what kind of ties he had with his agent and all this stuff that's been reported, them going to dinners together. I don't care about none of that. Kevin Stefanski looking like a fool right now out here. And now he just announced he gonna be the starter the rest of the season. I guess so, Kevin. Is there something wrong with you?
You know what? He should have been fired even before Sheduer got there. He wasn't doing good then. And it's politics. They playing politics. Part is Kevin and part is the general manager and owner. I mean, all this big boys club stuff. You sabotage your own team. You know who's the best quarterback. You don't have Watson out there. You got rid of the veterans. So and you don't listen to your you pay Myles Garrett. You don't listen to your defense. He said that they practice against these guys. They know who the better quarterback is, and you still went with a quarterback that can't win you any games. The defense playing hard out.
You know who their defensive coordinator is. Your guy that used to be with your Lions, Schwartz.
I know.
And he over there like, I'm coaching a top defense.
Yep.
And we can't.
And that's where he belongs. He's a good assistant.
He's a good defensive coordinator.
Right. He's not a good head coach. So yeah, Schwartz is good.
He over there like but for him, he having a season of his life.
Exactly.
As a coordinator, but he can't. And the special teams for the Browns is just horrific. I don't know what them boys. I don't know what them coaches doing. So yeah, it's just a debacle. But I tell you, a lot of people didn't argued a lot about this. But what I thought was so funny, I'm gonna bring it up for y'all. It's funny, y'all. Matt from All the Smoke was going at Emmanuel Ocho, Miss D.
Oh, Emmanuel's a hater.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm about to bring it up. Hold on, y'all. This is funny. Hold on. All right, y'all can see it? Okay.
The media that is trying to jump the bandwagon now, that we're talking all kinds of shit like Emmanuel Ocho.
If your talent does not match your distraction, then they will not make room for you.
And some of you other motherfuckers that are trying to do amazing breakdowns now about how good Sheduer is, and we knew this is going to be this, when a month ago you were talking shit and screaming and loud and wrong.
If he wasn't black, I don't think he would have acted like this. You feel me? Because the culturally. But for real though,
Yo.
like what white people don't, what white person carries himself like Sheduer? Jackson Dart got some swag to him though.
So that Baker Mayfield or Johnny Manziel bravado that they got away with their whole careers, their rah-rah shit is okay because it's them. But let a confident young black man come in with the same confidence, someone who was raised for this, was trained for this, and it's arrogant. So all you motherfuckers, there's probably about 5 of us. So maybe I'll go to the second hand. I'm going to say maybe I didn't see her. Maybe there was 10 of us that have been riding with this Sanders family from the jump. And now that Sheduer's doing this thing, all you punk asses stay on that side you pick because we're not accepting no new entries. I talked to Dion. He said I can be in charge of the fan club. Fuck all y'all. Next subject.
Fuck all y'all, my nigga said. That's right. Fuck all.
He say stay on that side. D.
Right. You know what? Go ahead, Becky with the good hair. All right. You know who called him that? Becky with the good hair. Okay, Becky, but you know what? You're right. You know what? Come on now. You know, they need to quit. What white guy acts like Sheduer? Excuse me. Manziel was doing all of the pay me the money. What was he doing?
Yeah, he was doing all this.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And then guess who else do that? They wear grills, him and that dang on Jackson Dart. Jackson Darby and acting all cool, act like he a
They
brother.
say that's swag.
Exactly. Him and what's his name? He got a funny name. The guy that's with him. I can't think of his name to play with the Giants. Who the Giants should have got? Sheduer Sanders. I still say that. I don't care what nobody say. Yo, Saints, the Giants, but hey, yeah, come on.
Yeah,
okay,
the Saints
Becky.
needed.
Go ahead, Becky, with the good hair. Yes, that's right. You right, Becky.
Matt said, I need for y'all to stay on that side.
Exactly.
Don't be doing all these breakdowns and analysis acting like y'all.
But he can't talk. Allegedly, he went travel miles to beat up Derek Fisher. So, hey, take it what you want to be.
We all know Matt Barnes about that life.
Right? He Becky with the good hair. Yeah, man. Beat up Derek Fisher in front of his
let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all better get ready because there's a lot of people gonna be switching sides.
They already are. Jason Witt, Fatlock is doing it.
Hold on, I got another one, y'all. This is just a funny skit, y'all, because I'm just goofy like that.
Offense.
Oh yeah, so win this. Hey, yo, coach, what you want us to run?
Asking.
Coach, what you want us to run?
Do I look like the offensive coordinator to you? Do I look like the damn offensive coordinator to you?
Glory to God.
God damn, get out my face.
Hey, it's coming to you. It's coming to you, baby. Yeah, let's go. Come on.
Hold on. You're not Superman, all right? Don't get out there trying to be him.
What you mean?
I'm saying you're not Superman. You're a human, right?
Yeah.
All right, you're a human. I'm saying you could drop a ball or two, you can catch one, but like drop a ball or two. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, so you want me to drop the ball?
No, I didn't say that shit. You mic'd up it. I didn't say that shit. I did not say that.
Oh no.
I said you're human.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Just go. Damn.
I'm
sorry.
That's how it is.
Yeah, all right.
He's supposed to be Kevin Stefanski.
Right. But only Kevin ain't grabbing Sheduer like that.
Caught. Touchdown. By fan and oh my God. That ball fucking amazing. This guy is something. Why'd you drop that? Why you dropped that fucking play, nigga?
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, coach, that was good. That was good play, coach. That was good play, coach.
Yeah, because that's one of them.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. Hey, let me out you. You caught that ball like you Randy Moss out there.
That shit was crazy.
That shit was crazy. We saw tight end though, so it was like Gronkowski type shit.
I appreciate that.
Why the fuck you do that shit with Dylan, nigga?
You got to the ball, you coach. But they weren't good passes. Don't just go.
Take the helmet off.
Yes, are we not trying to win?
I think you racist, nigga. You ain't catch that. You ain't trying to catch like that with Dylan. I'm not racist. Don't do that again, boy. Boy.
Yeah.
Small, nigga, like I said. Small you up team. Don't do that shit for 12 no more. All right, y'all. One more play. Set this one out, Sheduer. Set this one out. We're gonna run a trick play. Trick play never worked in my life, but we're gonna run it this time. Move, nigga. Y'all, come on. Hand off, okay. Freestyle. Try to get in that end zone. All right, go.
What's that?
Go, nigga. Go! God damn, nigga, don't listen to me. I'll go to God to her.
I like him, right? Yeah, he's funny.
I can't.
Oh wow.
I said, oh my God. That's how Sheduer fans be feeling. They feel like it's the fans get out here sabotaging Sheduer Sanders because he was wrong. That's what it looked like. It's funny, but that's what it looked like.
But Big Girl said his grandfather, it was a time I think Dion poured some water over his grandfather or did this look kind of crazy. And so he's still taking that to heart. Like, really?
I'm like, really?
Wow.
Wow, man. But hey, congratulations to Sheduer Sanders
Yes,
for winning Rookie of the Week. Yay! Thank you.
Right.
Look, I know they're gonna play next week on Sunday. They play your boys Bears. So
bro, Claude, don't crash out because the Cleveland Browns defense can sack Caleb now.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro, Clark, where you at? Nah.
Look, bro, Cleasy.
Father-in-law. He's T. Miller said. I'm sorry.
Yeah, something like that. Or he was married to something. That's the rumor. I don't know if it's true. I don't know. But yeah, we got the Browns versus the Bears. Lord, pray for us. The Gummy Bears gonna be out there with Bro Claude and Sheduer. I'm gonna be rooting for Sheduer.
Yeah, me too. Sorry, Bro Claude.
Yeah.
And plus my Lions. I need the Bears to lose. I want the
you want the Lions? Yeah, you
to get the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm with you. Hey, thank you for rocking with me. We got 2 minutes before the hour. I did real good, Chet.
You did good. I enjoyed this. Thank you for inviting me up.
No problem, Al. Thank you, Miss D.
Thank you, Chad.
Congratulations to Sheduer Sanders, Coach Sherrone. We're gonna pray for you. That's who we're gonna pray. We're gonna pray for Coach Moore from Michigan. That's all we can do. We're gonna pray for him. And hey, thank y'all, chat, for rocking with us for my lunch hour. Hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to me, I'm at Cut the Ish Real Talk Sports. Subscribe to Miss D at Miss D6 Women's Sports. Thank y'all for rolling with us. We out of here. Peace. Peace.